Next point of order is from Honorable Rotimi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues. My name is Prince Rotimi Agunsoye, representing Koshope Federal Constituency of Lagos. I'm coming under Order 8, Rule 4, for us to be able to discuss this matter of urgent public importance that has to do with my people in Koshope Federal Constituency, particularly Ikosi Sherry LCDA. It has to do with recurrent devastating flood in Isheri North, Ikosi Sherry LCDA, Lagos State, and its environs. Urgent need for a federal government intervention. Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, I want us to consider this as very urgent and important, and also to suspend our relevant rules for us to be able to take it. I so.
Any seconded the first limb of the motion?
Suspend its rules so as to accommodate the motion brought on this floor.
Those against it say nay. The ayes have it. Seconded to the second limb of the motion, nay. Ayes have it. Honorable Rotimi, move your motion now.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I remain Honorable Nambram Abubakar Nuhu, representing Kano Municipal, Kano State. I am coming under Order 8, Rule 4, Sub 3. Mr. Speaker, it seems that we are not. I will read the Sub 3. If the claim is allowed by Speaker and the leave of the House is given by a majority of all members present, the matter shall stand over to the next legislative day.
Order.
Honorable Lambaram, I will be constrained to rule you out of order.
Lambaram, sit down, please.
My name is Prince Rotimi Agunsoye, representing Koshope Federal Constituency of Lagos. We have with us here a motion dealing with recurrent devastating flood in Isheri North, Ikosi Isheri LCDA, Lagos State, and its environs. Urgent need for a federal government intervention. The House recalls the recurrent overflow of Ogun River and flooding in and around Isheri North, Ikosi Isheri Local Council Development Area, LCDA, Lagos, and its environs. Worried that recently the Ogun Osun River Basin Development Authority again started releasing water from the Onyo Dam as a result.
Honorable Zakari Mohammed, keep quiet, please.
As a result of increasing accumulation of water in the dam and letting huge amount of water into the Ogun River. Concerned that the steady rainfall in recent times has caused a rapid increase in the water level in the Onyo Dam, which by operational rule should gradually be released to a tolerable level to avoid a massive disaster. Aware that weather forecasts have also indicated there would be a persistent downpour of rains, making further release of the Onyo Dam inevitable. Concerned that thousands of residents of over 10 communities in Isheri North, Ikosi Isheri LCDA, Lagos have been adversely affected and rendered homeless by overflowing water. The said affected areas are Isheri North, Ketu, Ikosi, Owode Onirin, Mile 12, Agboyi, Thomas Laniyan Estate, Agilete, among others. Worried that residents and house owners in the affected areas have had their houses and properties run over and destroyed by flood and murky waters, with damages running into hundreds of millions of naira. Further concerned that since the surge by the flood on the affected communities from Tuesday, 4th October 2016, the flood has not abated. Instead, residents have been further warned to expect more water to be released in coming days. Aware that the socio-economic impact of the flood are so enormous as several schools, companies, marketplaces, and other establishments have been forced to quit their operations. Mr. Speaker and the House further worry that there are indications that the recent flood is likely to cause an outbreak of cholera and other waterborne diseases. Notes that flood experts have considered and concluded that the flooding is likely to be a perennial occurrence and resolved that the dredging of Ogun River and the construction of an artificial lake would stem the continual effect of flood from the release of water from the Oyo Dam. Also aware about the unending sufferings of residents and property owners around within the flood-ridden communities, most of whom have now resorted to using canoes to take their children to school and to move goods and properties from the areas. The House is accordingly resolved to, 1, urge the federal government of Nigeria to urgently intervene in the issue of flood caused by the release of water from the Oyo Dam. 2, urge the federal government of Nigeria to deploy a mechanism to consider dredging the Ogun River and constructing artificial lakes to remove the impact of flood causing water from the Oyo Dam. 3, urge the Federal Ministry of the Environment as well as the Federal Ministry of Water Resources to immediately assess the impact of the flood and map out short-term and long-term solutions to the prevailing menace. 4, mandate the House Committee on the Environment and the House Committee on Water Resources to engage the Federal Ministry of the Environment as well as the Federal Ministry of Water Resources to ensure a lasting solution to the flooding. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Seconder will be Honorable Lado.
Honorable Rotimi, I so second. Thank you.
And their colleagues, my name is Prince Rotimi, is to ensure that life is meaningful to the people that we are governing. When I was the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs in Lagos, I could recollect that the president then came to Lagos specifically to see what happened from the release of water from Oyo Dam, which affected the areas that we are mentioning here. We thought government would provide solution then to the problem, but it never happened. I would say whoever keeps mute in the face of wrongdoing will find himself to blame on the day of reckoning. We are doing our part as legislators here. We have been concerned about the problems our people are facing. Yes, we know that we are bound to face challenges. You cannot be talking of success without challenges. But as a government, when we, the legislators, complain of certain things, the executive should rise up to it. This is not the first time that we are talking about, problem of this nature. I could recollect when somebody, a colleague, brought a motion to the floor here concerning River Niger and Benue. We said, we agreed that they should go and probably talk to the executive to build dams there. And I brought this as to amend one of the prayers in the motion, that the problem of Isheri North and Environ should be attended to, probably by building a dam there. Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, our people are facing challenges. In this same area, Isheri North, not too long before the flood, the kidnappers kidnapped about 4 of the families there. Our people are facing too many problems. This is another problem. It's one problem too many. we should look for a way to stand up and face the problems that our people are facing. When our people are sad, we are sad. When they are not happy, we are not happy. It is only when they are happy that we can be happy here. So, Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, I will appeal to my colleagues to please support this motion, because back home, my people are not happy. Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, thank you.
It's a motion bordering on infrastructure, and in line aye. Those against it say nay. The ayes have it.